Okay, just said a whole heap of stuff. Turns out my microphone was switched off. Don't laugh. Yeah, just got a private message from him actually. Yeah, sorry man, I had my mic switched off. So sorry. um, that might explain why he didn't respond when I asked if he could hear me. Anyway, as I was saying, there's been quite a few updates. Go back into the map. Whoa, found a glitch. And I don't know why I went to Pathfinder. Anyway, as I was doing before, you probably saw the map moving around. I was actually talking, saying how far we've actually come since this little old place, Nimba here. He stated that I think did you say that you could actually go to Corin now, or you were thinking of opening that area up? Um, Also, I'm pretty sure there's a boss near the start of the game, which we won't be seeing this playthrough, because I'm already way past that point. Oh, okay. Nimba, a quiet town situated next to a river. Okay, well, he's just said not yet, on getting to Corin, but that's a future plan of his. Yeah, that's Corin. Obviously, there's no description, I'm guessing, because we haven't been there yet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You've done a lot of work. Anyway, yeah, we've made a lot, I mean a lot of progress. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so as it turns out, some descriptions are not complete yet, or they're old. I see that exclamation mark there too. I guess that details that's our objective point, where we got to be. Anyway, I think we're ready to proceed. Yes, we're going to check on Lex's friends. Don't mind me, I'm just having a quick drink. Came equipped with Monster Assault again. I absolutely love the flavour of it. Not as good as import, but good enough. I haven't tried that one. Probably not available here in Down Under, Australia. That door doesn't do anything at all. I guess nothing, man. I don't have any business with them at all, and I like what I see over there. Nice. Always like to double check. Never know, could have had to go down that well. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to know. Looks like my video output's pretty good today too. There's not much delay by the looks of things. Oh, yes, please. Well, not that I would expect there to be like a hidden item inside a weapon or armor shop. But you honestly never know. Okay, well, it's showing Lex and Max, but not Christian. But I'm gonna assume that this polearm is a good weapon for him. Whoa! Yes, let's buy 20 gloves. Wow, Lex, you got a lot of attack now. Never mind. Now you got the defense I want you to have. Sorry, that probably came out very loud. Yeah, no problem, Shobu. It's honestly harmless at this point. Ooh. Expensive. But then again, look what it does. Bet you they'll say I can't go. Yep. That's right, I was going to check the desk here just in case. No, we're good. northeastern. I'm doubting it's this place here. Yeah, didn't think so. Northeastern side of town. Oh yeah, there's more of the town over that way. Near the bridge. It's gonna tell me I shouldn't go that way. Yep. Well, I can't help it. I like to explore a lot. Well, maybe you should be a doctor. Wow, Lex, you've like seriously changed. I think this has been this whole adventure we've undergone has been perfect for Lex. Yeah, to say the least. Oh, did Lex blush? I think Lex blushed. Yes. No, she's just an NPC guard, but she does find Lex quite attractive. Hey, you never know. I mean, you gotta admit, look at him, he is kind of really attractive. Yeah. He was a bit of a prick up until this point. He seems to have really... Yeah, he is. Well, Christian and Maxwell are both in intensive care because of... It's a long story. Basically, yeah, I'm guessing we will be fine. But honestly, I can see, yeah, ever since the ruins, ever since he had that big fight with Maxwell, he started really chilling out, and I'm actually liking him a lot more. Considering he's like based off of like a few of my favorite characters. Well, primarily he's based off of Cloud, but unfortunately these days Cloud does have a doppelganger named Prompto. Well, Lex himself isn't based off of Cloud, but his sprite and his face doesn't... No, he doesn't look like Cloud per se, he just bears similarities. Whereas the sprite looks definite, like, especially like that, is based off Cloud. But then you go like that, and he actually looks like a totally different guy. Can I, like, sleep? That'll pass some time. I suppose it wouldn't be a wise decision. There is something there trying to kill us all. It looks like we're going to have to play a bit of findy with black guards at the moment. I can picture that in my head. This guard with his helmet like covering his eyes. No, it was so much quicker last time. Right, here's old Lex coming back. Maxwell! Christian. Yeah. Christian's not doing so well, but Maxwell recovered.
Christian is like
The main guy, yeah.
he's got to be alright. But then again, in seven, Cloud took some time off
Yeah.
with the
Mako poisoning.
so it probably basically just see it as the same thing, just in different
Similar sort of
ways.
sitch, yeah.
Lex Maxwell might have to do a couple of things and then come back and he'll be okay.
He's barely hanging on for his life.
Send in the girl. The girl always makes it better.
Yes, he needs a nice big kissing.
Where's Yuna? Send her in.
I say, healer! I have a feeling Lex has the strongest of the blood. He he didn't actually get sick really hardly at all, at least not noticeably. Plus, Christian and Maxwell both collapsed in that battle against the Temple Guardian guy. And Lex was still standing even after the android came along, and then Christian, and Maxwell were sent away, and Lex woke up in this place without Christian or Maxwell, and then he finds out they were in emergency care and then intensive care.
Well, fingers crossed for Christian.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it's going to be like he's just taking a little bit of time out of the game. Like we're not recovering like Cloud did.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's pretty uncommon to kill off the main character. It's
I'd
just,
probably actually cry if I was playing if that happened.
yeah. Especially if like this game hits 3D, that would be awesome. I mean, 2D is like epic enough. I think Lex is going to go in and talk to Christian. Lex is going to save him, I reckon.
Knock some sense into that idiot Akura. How the hell is he? He's already knocked out.
It's Lex. He can do anything.
Ooh. Maybe. What? You never know. New world.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be cool if it was too.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's cool no matter what happens.
Yes, he bloody well can.
Receptionist, I just said it's Lex. He can do anything. He can even chill out now. And it's pretty much pointless unless your name is, well, unless you are the Christian. There's just no point arguing with Lex. I think we're going to see a tender side of Lex.
Hopefully. Or he's just gonna stand there and be like Barrett and grab him like yelling at him or something.
Swear at him, smack him around a bit, and then rip him out of bed, and Christian's going to be like, oh, what's going on? I think we might have made a pretty good guess here. Alright, hold on, I just need to lose my hands for 2 seconds and my voice. Okay, I've retrieved my hands and my voice again. Let's keep going. Hold on a second. Pardon me. Sorry about that if you heard that. I did pull the mic away. He smacked him one. Next, he's going to rip him out of bed, isn't he? I pretty much predicted that, I mean. Yes, don't want to spill my drink all over my laptop. Or at all, for that matter.
I'll fucking shoot you. Because then I'll lose my laptop. I'll be like, that's where you, I'm playing it now.
Start streaming it. Everything. You just give me the microphone to do the talking and that's it. Well, Maxwell, I gotta say, I think Lex is freaking out. He's scared shitless of losing his friend, you know. It's kind of a normal reaction, especially for Lex. I think everyone can understand Lex's anger in this part. I mean, I will say this from what I've seen of Christian so far. He's like, oh, how do I explain it? He's got the heart. He's sorry. Hang on a second. Pardon me. Um, pardon me. Bloody hell. Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit gassy.
It's the monster.
Yeah, it's the monster. Or anything fizzy really does it to me. Yeah, like Christian's the type of like he's the go-to guy to level everyone out. Really, I know this might be touching on a bit of my personal life here, but I kind of felt the same way with my dad. He actually passed away a couple of years back, so I really understand what Lex is going through right now, especially feeling worthless.
Yeah, you kind of went a little nuts in there, not being able to help him with his
Yeah,
life.
I went psycho in the hospital. I couldn't get out and have a smoke or a breather, and yeah. Anyway, enough about that. It's okay, man. Um, it better than what he was going through. So you know, and well, one thing I've learnt living life is life does go on no matter what. Just got to keep soldiering on. Sure, Christian would do the same. I think the reason why Maxwell actually recovered quicker than Christian is the fact that one, he's older, two, he's stronger, and I'm sure Christian knows that his friends are there supporting him the best as they can. That's probably enough to get him through this kind of thing. Or he's talking to Sega 4. That's the one. Oh, is this a Lex flashback or a Christian dreaming flashback? That's pretty straightforward. Straight away, I was like, yeah, let's raid everything. Look, look. Need a good old stretching. Even for a 2D game, man, like, you get the feels, if you know what I mean by that. You've done this right, that's for sure. See, that's Maxwell. Max. I love his eyes, hey. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh yeah, his lineage is Oboa 4. Christian's lineage is Sega 4, and Maxwell's is Kagena 4. And then there's oh, what was it? It starts with an I and ends with 4, of course. Hey Shobu, you mind sending me a reminder? Just feeling Lunar in a little bit. What the hell did I just walk in on? Ilna 4 is the 4th lineage. Mind you, the lineages are named after actual, I guess, entities of what's the race called? The opposite of lichens. Now, I did ask Shobu about lichens. They're not wolves, it's just the race of people that they are. Both pretty cool. Okay, yeah, we can stop. Yeah, honestly, what did we walk into? Every time I push the button... Oh, that's right. The Forian race. That would be Sega 4, Boa 4. Oh my god, I'm horrible with names. Ilna 4 and Maxwell's lineage are 4. I'm sure it would. Man, I'm running 2 pages on Facebook at the moment, and there's some stuff in posts, like public posts people can read, that would catch a lot of people off guard worse than this scene would. So it's all good. It's all in the subtext. Yeah, couldn't agree more, Maxwell. You agree too, Luna? In regards to Christian. Like, you've seen enough of this game to...
He will.
Yeah.
And it's not just because he's the main character, because
It's who he is. Not to mention his Segaforian. Well, of Segaforian bloodline. Come on, Boris. Keep it in your pants just for like one night, man.
at least 5-10 minutes while you're there to put a
At least, like, wait for us to pass out and fall asleep, man. Come on. Sounds like me and you sometimes, actually.
I just imagine you and a puppy and choo choo.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work hard to make ourselves comfortable now, thanks. Yes, Maxwell, you did. It seems Lex has undergone a major change, and I like this change. I'm liking Lex a lot more. I mean, I liked him anyway, I just like being a dick to him too. Okay, now that he's gone, let's have a private show. Come on, you guys know you wanna. I'm joking. Don't worry, man, your time will come. I think it's BDSM.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've not seen it played with that.
Well, yeah, no, neither have I. I support BDSM. And no, I'm not afraid to push the boundaries in my streams either. Like, yeah. I won't push it overboard, but I do, you know. A lot of people actually think it's cool, so I don't know. It's just me though. Like, I'm the type of guy you'll be sitting there listening to me talk on a stream, and then you'll have a drink or something, and I'll say something, and you'll just spit it out all over the room because it's something that you just don't expect. Oh, Lex. Well, look at what you've been through. Stuff like that can really change a guy, or a girl, for that matter. Pardon me. Oh, I guess we get to hear Boafor talk again. But then again, that's the same colour writing as Segafor. I remembered Maxwell's Pt.9 name, Kagenafor. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Still forgot the name of the world itself. I feel like I should write it down so I can reference it when I want to reference it. I'm actually quite intrigued on the lore of the game and all that. And I don't mean lore as in LAWLORE lore. Was it Farah? I think that's the world name. It is Sega 4. Yeah, cool. I remembered it. It's the world of Farah. You used to have two races of people, I think, living in it. The Forians and the Lycans. And someone got a hold of the Destiny's Twine and wished the Forians away. And something happened to the Lycans. I can't remember what. Am I on the right track there, Shobu? Yeah, you see how it says on Christian's voice? That's Sega 4, the one that usually talks Christian. Lex usually has a Bua 4 talking to him, but it looks like Sega 4 is breaking a few rules.
No.
No, that's Christian's lineage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Christian usually has Sega 4 speaking to him.
It's not breaking rules.
Yeah.
His friend has been injured and he needs to speak to him, and this is probably the only way he can.
True. And it seems like I got the lore for the world right, for the game right. Shobu just confirmed that for me. So it seems like Lex will be able to indirectly pass a message over to Christian through Sega 4 if he so chooses. Well, at least here he can. Look, Christian is fading away, slowly but surely. Lex asked, "Is there anything I can do to help?" Sega 4 said, "Yes, I'm glad you asked. Yes, actually, there is." Well, yeah, it says it right there.
Well, go on.
Yes.
Save him.
Something in his mind, something deep inside his thoughts is preventing him from waking up. Mm.
Lex is a new teapot.
Yeah.
Instead, yeah, at a teapot, it looks like a tooth.
Actually, it's kind of ironic that it's happening like this because Lex looks like Cloud, and Cloud went through something similar in 7. Well, similar in terms of he was unconscious and something was happening to his mind. Otherwise, yeah, completely different scenarios and all that. Yeah, I think, yeah, Lex is probably like the strongest connection to Christian at the moment. So it does sound pretty. Oh, I'm so sorry about the coughing. Oh, yes, we're going inside Christian's mind. I can tell that this game among other games, this game has been heavily influenced mostly by Seven, among other games like Pokemon, and I don't know, I somewhat detect a little bit of Persona in it too. Yeah, thought as much. Man, you could be like the next Square Enix. Yeah, I think Seven was probably one of mine too, actually. Trying to think. I reckon, yeah. No, for real, man. Like, if you can get yourself a good team, yeah, you'd be able to be the next upcoming Square Enix. Honestly, yeah. Well, I did say mention that this you can tell this game is heavily influenced by Seven, but I honestly do detect a bit of Persona going on behind the scenes. Yeah, it's also its own original. It's yeah, it's. Let's just leave it at it's an epic game. Can you roll sniggers? Really? Huh. Maybe you have a bit of a sixth sense thing going on there. Your mind probably knew you were gonna play Persona one day and enjoy it. It's the whole Sega 4 Boa 4 Kage 4 and Kagena 4 I mean, and Igna 4. Not Igna 4. Bloody hell. Yes, that's a Siggy. Yeah, it's the Forians speaking to the characters. Reminds me of how the characters, well, the main characters in all the Persona games, get spoken to by their personas. Yeah, very reminiscent of it. Like, it's just enough that you can detect it, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah, he knows what I mean. You've definitely got the game developer's mind, that's for sure. That's why I reckon, like, if you really apply yourself like you have with this game, but you get a team, not saying for this game, honestly, I reckon, yeah, I think only you can do this one. But, like, with any other projects, you get yourself a team, man, you could probably at least, like, to start off with at least, be like half of what Square Enix is, and that's saying a lot. Mary, I don't know if I want to know what you're doing out in the back for a minute, but whatever floats your boat. I have a feeling I think I might know what's going on. I mean, probably not, but, you know. I'll be back in like a couple of seconds. Okay, slightly bad news here. Video output is low. And that's why the stream briefly ended and then restarted. And we've already been going for an hour. Wow. Well, obviously Maxwell has a voice of his own, which would be Kagenifor. I know this might be a bit early to ask, but when you've finished this game, I'd really like to team up with you and we can maybe work on a project together if you're up for it, that is. Or even have it as a side project while you're working on this one. Nice, cool. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely keen for that. I'm so used to working on just solo projects on my own. It'd be nice to have at least one other person helping me out, or we help each other out, should I say. Oh, that's what they call it these days, is it?
Reorganize the videos.
Yep, I'm cleaning up a sticky mess. Oh. Honestly, I can't bring myself to sell that silver loop. I really don't need it anymore, but I don't want to sell it. Oh, do you need your headphones?
Oh, you're using them.
No, I'm not. I'm using my headphones, which is actually a PS4 headset. It's perfect for streaming, so. Oh, speaking of which, Shobu, I know you're like part of the Dissidia group. What console do you use? Luna's like, none. You're just that skilled. Playing Dissidia with no console, that's pretty skilled. Yes, smart defrag. Okay, he uses PS4. Cool, cool. Well, that means maybe we can organise a match on Dissidia one day. Oh, yeah. Another RPG Maker 2003 game recommendation. It's called Off. I'll have to definitely look that one up. So, Off and... oh, I can't remember the other one now. Maxwell's seriously gobsmacked about the new Lex. I gotta say, even I was. Alright, sweet. We'll organise it sometime when I'm not streaming as much and all that. A blurred line, that's the one. Yeah, and I'll just quickly jot those two game names down. It probably will be a while before I check them out, but so I don't forget. There we go. Yeah, I just put my PSN in the live chat, but I'll also mention it in the video, in case anyone who watches this video later on is interested in adding me on my PS4 PSN. It is Nocti 3 Akura, NOCTI 3, like the number 3, AKURA, capital N, capital A. Feel free to add me, especially if you have Dissidia and whatnot. Be happy to organise a multiplayer game session. I'll probably stream it too, so. Alright, thanks man. Thanks Shobu. I'll definitely add you back when I turn my PS4 on at some point. I'm honestly really wrapped up in Destiny's Twine at the moment, so it could be a little while. I'll probably add you back tonight, Shobu. But anyone else adds me, I'll get to you as soon as possible. Maxwell, they're best friends. I'm pretty sure they got a strong connection and a bond. To be honest, I do the same thing with Luna. Like, she could take off and not tell me where she's going, and my feet will just take me to her anyway, and she does the same with me. So, personally, I don't find that very eerie. I think Maxwell's just not used to that kind of thing happening. So, yes, people, things like what happened with Lex and Christian does happen in real life. When people have a strong enough bond, we just know. Isn't that right? I also have a bad habit of not mind reading per se, but I'll say what someone's thinking as they're thinking it. Just out of the blue at times. Whether I know them well or not, I don't know what it is. It's probably just a lucky fluke half the time, but, you know. So I'm guessing that means Segafor and Aboafor were probably best friends at one point too. I mean, that would be pretty fitting. I know Aboafor has a few, you know, problems, like, well, I guess he's a bit like Lex, rough around the edges, but I guess is okay at the end of the day. But then again, from what the game has told us about Aboafor, he's a bit dangerous there. Segafor, I don't think Lex really gives a crap. He wants to save his friend. I really can't wait to see what's inside Christian's mind at the moment. I'm picturing like this distorted sort of world. I mean, he's on the brink of death, so his mind would be pretty distorted at this point. It seems like Maxwell likes Christian and Lex a fair bit now. Especially now that Lex has changed a little. Opened up, should I say. I'm ready. And yes, when I said I'm ready, I did put on a voice. That's how I kind of picture Lex's voice. Did it as best as I could. That is exactly what I was picturing, to be honest. Well, more or less. Like, I actually had that panoramic graphic you used pictured in my mind to do with the mind and like all sort of the way you've got the actual flooring spaced out and all that. That's basically how I pictured it. Like, I will admit the floor itself is exactly what I was picturing, not the layout per se, but the graphic. The walls, I didn't actually picture walls at all, to be honest. Luna, when you picture going into someone else's mind, you think that kind of scene, don't you? Yours would look like inside of the Millennium Puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, come to think of it, yeah, it does actually. Or maybe Christian's mind is more like yours than we thought. Christian's mind is a giant puzzle. You're going to have to venture inside and navigate the twisted chambers on your own. Yeah. Well, I mean, the man's on the brink of death. Of course his mind's going to be a bit twisted. Especially a physical manifestation of it. Okay, I'm actually going to save this on a separate file. In case, you know, I get stuck. I don't know, I always do that in things like this in games. I bet you we're going to see a lot of Christians around the place. Already. And you've done well on this part. I reckon, in my opinion, it should say something when you step here. Alright, at least like saying, don't worry Christian, I'll get to you or something along those lines. I mean, it's not necessary, it's just what I would have done personally in something like this. I mean, you could have already had plans to do that and just not gotten around to it yet, but yeah. Just throwing it out there. Oh, we got to say a memory. I think something's been wrong inside Christian's mind from the get-go. It's like his mind's fragmented and by the sound of things has been this whole time. Well, honestly, this is a side of Christian I never expected to see. He's a hell of a lot like Lex. I know. Oh, damn it, I wasn't finished with the other area yet. Hey Shubu, did I miss anything in that last area at all, or should I reload that other reload my save? Okay, no worries. Well, continue on then, but just I need a second. I gotta do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. We should save. Saving is very important, especially when you don't have the option to save whenever you want. And make sure I don't miss any secrets, because Shobu likes to sneak them in. One of my favourite points of the game actually is finding all the secrets, and whoa, I just got like okay, it's got to stop doing that. It keeps stopping my stream, then saying video output low, and actually I probably should restart the stream. We've hit the hour-and-a-half mark. Well, honestly, I can't be bothered screwing around with it, so we'll keep going. But it looks to me like we're going to have some problems. The video output is in fact low. But we'll soldier on. If I notice it buffering, I'll stop doing things. Like right now. This sucks. I wish I had more upload speed. Like, it's ridiculous. You having problems too, Shobu, with the stream? Well, hopefully it stays that way. The video output still says it's low, so fingers crossed, eh? That could work easily in our advantage. Our video output looks like it's doing good now. We're in the green again. You can do it, Lex. Gee, I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, that jump would have looked cooler in a bit more of a slow-mo. That's just my opinion, though. Oh, well, you know me, game. I love exploring. Ah, yeah, true. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Whoops. Oh, you made it difficult to get to the chests. Can't wait to actually get to the chests. I have a very good feeling there's something good in them, considering how difficult it is to get to them. I think I know where that is. No, I don't want to get to the exit yet. Yes, I'm stuck. Don't suppose to see the path to the treasure too? I can see it in my mind now. Lex is probably like seriously cracking the shits with me. I think that's meant to be an obstruction. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Damn my stubbornness. Bottom right. It's a matter of actually getting there though. Yeah, I see it. Now, how to actually get there? That is the question. There we go. What? I thought yeah, we've got this, don't we, Lex? How to get there though? Yeah. What? Thought I was smart then. Oh, okay, I guess I am smart. I can imagine. Where did it go? Unless I can get this now. Ooh, that looks important. Now, how to get to that other chest? What's the chest count, by the way? Is it just the 2? No, not that damn exit. Ha, yeah. Cool. Hmm. We'll get to the exit, and then I'm gonna bust my brain and try and figure out, whoops, pardon me, what it means. Now, I just gotta remember how to get to that exit. Oh, yeah, true. Well, alright. I suppose I could just do it myself. I'll give it one more try. We'll go back to the start. Or save. Somewhere along this route. Oops. I've made it to the exit twice. Now that I'm actually going for the exit. Oh, hang on. I'll be back in a sec. I've got a phone call. Okay, I have returned. And I know there's no rush, I just don't like keeping my viewers waiting. Okay, looking for the plus. That one up there. Now to get there. Aha! I think it was this way. Nope. Yep. Nope. Maybe not. But maybe. No. I can feel it. I'm getting warmer. Unless that's just the energy to your heat. Oh, come on, like, I accidentally... There we are. There, we're not. I accidentally found it twice. And now I'm, like, struggling to get there. Okay, Alex. We got this. We got this. Bloody chest. No. How the hell did I accidentally find it the first 2 times? Oh, pardon me. This place is not making any sense. This has to be the right way. Pun intended here. I hate mind games. Oh, this is actually starting to give me a headache. I think I might have to... Yeah, I reckon I might have to just get Sega4's help. Never mind. Ah, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, I had to watch the replay back on the stream. That professor has something to do with this. I know it. The energy sort of gave it away when we first reached the room. I've been kind of holding on to that. But, yeah. Do it, Lex. Jump. It's something you can see, but something that you cannot see. It can grow, it can shatter, it can remain completely still with no change. You can nourish it or destroy it. Whether you feed it strength or weakness is up to you. And then that. I'm guessing that's the word that it's just jumbled up. The only word I can make out of it at the moment is the word finished. And then there's the R and the P left over. I guess I might come back to that later then. I think I need to let my mind relax a little bit after that whole jumping over platforms thing.
Come on, it's Final Fantasy stuff.
Yes, I know.
You should be used to that.
True. Well, you help me figure it out then.
You're too intimidated to help me with that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Okay. It says, it's something you can see, but something you cannot see. It can grow, it can shatter, it can remain completely still with no change. You can nourish it or destroy it. Whether you feed it strength or weakness is up to you. And then there's that, which looks like it's a jumbled up word, and the only thing I can make of it is that it says finished, and I don't even think that's right.
Well, it can't be finished because of the U.
And an R.
How do we say this in
Okay, Shobu, Luna and I, we're gonna crack this case. Well, this riddle. Wish us luck. I know we probably don't have to. Hey, for all I know, you might not even have to crack anything about it. You might have to just find where you go for it. But I suppose to find the location, you probably do have to crack the code. And there's more to it than the word finished. I don't think finished even comes into the equation. Oh! I think Luna figured it out. Should I say it? It fits. I reckon you're right. I reckon that's what it is. I think it's the secret to saving Christian too.
Yes, well, that would be what it is.
Yeah. I've just asked Shobu if I should say the answer. Yep. Friendship.
Friendship. Hopefully, fingers crossed that will happen next time.
Look what he wrote.
He ran, let's see.
You got it.
Yes!
Kudos, Luna. I like how we guess the answer and then Lex is like, what the heck does that mean? But he doesn't know we know what it is. Ooh. Yes. We need that. Please tell me I didn't miss anything, because I saw a floating Christian and a door. Another door. Unless I can't get there yet.
Having an argument with Sebastian is like when we're not actually role playing, but we're having like a friendly argument. That is like, I'll buy you Ezra Butler, and he's like, well, you can't buy me as your friend. Fucking smart ass he is.
Okay, cool.
Or she, them, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Don't really care. They're good tech. They're making me laugh.
They sound like good people.
Whoever they are. I just know they're over 18, so I
It's
don't.
all good.
So like, I don't. I don't. The only underages I want on my page is my family.
Okay, well, did you want to fix it up and I'll go back from that save point? I mean, we won't be losing out on much, and I probably should restart the stream anyway, so it'd be a good opportunity to. No worries. I'm just gonna restart the stream, okay, folks? I'll be right back.